I can't believe what I just discovered. Imagine a world where a cat can be both alive and dead at the same time. This isn't just some bizarre thought experiment. It's the reality described by quantum mechanics. Here's the setup. In 1935, physicist Erwin Schrödinger proposed a thought experiment to illustrate the absurdity of quantum superposition when applied to everyday objects. He imagined a cat, a flask of poison, and a radioactive source in a sealed box. If a Geiger counter detects radiation, the flask breaks, releasing the poison, and the cat dies. If not, the cat lives. But here's where it gets wild. According to quantum mechanics, until we open the box to observe, the cat is in a state of superposition, both alive and dead. This might sound like science fiction, but it's a cornerstone of understanding quantum mechanics. The conflict arises when we try to apply these quantum principles to our everyday life, where things are either one way or the other. This tension between quantum theory and our classical perception of reality is what makes this experiment so fascinating. Now let's dive into the story. Imagine you're Schrödinger setting up this experiment. You've got your cat, Mr. Whiskers, who loves to explore but isn't too keen on being part of a scientific paradox. You place him in the box with the radioactive material, the Geiger counter, and the flask of poison. You seal the box, and now, in the quantum realm, Mr. Whiskers exists in both states. Here's where the emotional arc begins. You're torn between curiosity about quantum mechanics and the well-being of Mr. Whiskers. You know that in the quantum world, things aren't as they seem. The resolution comes when you finally decide to open the box. What do you find? Well, in the real world, the cat would be either alive or dead, not both. But in the quantum world, your act of observation collapses the wave function, and Mr. Whiskers is now definitively one or the other. The takeaway? Quantum mechanics isn't just about tiny particles. It challenges our understanding of reality at every scale. This experiment shows us that observation itself changes what we're observing, a concept known as the observer effect. So next time you think about reality, remember Mr. Whiskers. His fate might be in your hands, but it's also in the quantum universe's whimsical dance. And there you have it, the bizarre yet enlightening tale of Schrödinger's cat, where science meets the surreal in the most unexpected ways. Hatch quantum physics. Hat mind blown. Hatch Schrödinger scat.